We are issuing this short video as an update to our NFL Survivor Week 9 picks. We'll disclose which members of our expert poll has changed their pick, who they changed to, and the reasons they did it, all coming up next. Hello, everyone. This is Eric Lee with the Fantasy Football Consultants. And for the first time ever, 2 NFL Survivor videos for the same week. We have to provide an update for our previous video. Watch this video first, but I will link up above the link to our initial video, which was really great. You want to check that out. But here's what our update and here's what it cost. We get all of our NFL Survivor spreads from a website called Las Vegas Insider. At the time of filming our initial video, off the boards, they're not listing any line, was the Pittsburgh Steelers at the Dallas Cowboys. And I believe the reason was for the uncertain status of the new starting quarterback, Andy Dalton, for the Dallas Cowboys, filling in for the injured Dak Prescott. Well, guess what? The news came out that Andy Dalton has been ruled out of this game. So Dallas is down to a third-string QB, and the lines have come out. And we'll put them on the board. Now the top favorite for the week is, in fact, the Pittsburgh Steelers as 13.5-point favorites, even though this game is in Dallas. Now, Michael and I discussed this offline. We both believe the Steelers, who are undefeated this year and have played well on offense and on defense, is the team that's most likely to win for this week. They're playing a Dallas Cowboy team that, even when the Cowboys had Dak Prescott, they weren't a very good team. Remember, they only had 2 wins this year, and it was 2 miracle come-behind wins against the 2 worst teams record-wise in the NFC, the 1-win New York Giants and the 2-win Atlanta Falcons. Now, keep in mind that the Dallas Cowboys have the worst defense in the NFL. That's not my opinion. That's not hyperbole. That is fact. They have given up the most points on a per-game basis, not just total, per game, including teams that may have had a bye, on a per-game basis than any team in the NFL. So, yes, they have a lot of offensive weapons at wide receiver and certainly a very talented running back in Zeke Elliott. But we see how that is definitely dampered by poor quarterback play, and they're going to be down to a third-string quarterback. So both Michael and I think, if you're wondering just this week, who is the team that's most likely to win, we think it's going to be the Pittsburgh Steelers. But so what? That is not how you pick an NFL Survivor. You have to consider future value. Now, I know what you guys may be saying. Future value, isn't that too far into the future? I don't need to worry about it. I just need to worry about getting through these next couple of weeks. Well, I'm talking about future value that's soon, as in week 11. These Pittsburgh Steelers have several games in the future that is good, but the most valuable pick by the Steelers would be in week 11 when they play the Jacksonville Jaguars, one of the weakest teams in the NFL. Now, if you have the LA Chargers that you have not picked, like Michael has not picked the LA Chargers, guess what? You've got a great option in week 11. The LA Chargers host the New York Jets, and we've already talked about how bad the Jets are. I don't have the New York Jets. So Michael is officially changing his pick from the Kansas City Chiefs, who also have great future value. He's changing it from the Chiefs to, guess what? The Pittsburgh Steelers. But I don't have that luxury, folks. I've already picked the Chargers. So again, I'm focused in on week 11, and I need to know who likely would I pick. And you guys, veteran FFC fans, are going to just bust out laughing on this one. The next pick that makes the most sense that week is the New Orleans Saints at home against the Atlanta Falcons. Now, we don't know what the official line will be, but the last 2 years, I have picked the New Orleans Saints at home more than a touchdown favorite, and they have let me down. Guess what, folks? I'm gonna break the curse this year. I will go off my New England Patriots pick, which was against the Jets this week in New York, and I will switch, like Michael, to the Pittsburgh Steelers with the expectation, you got to tune in 2 weeks from now, that I'll probably end up going with the Saints at home against Atlanta. So that'll be really fun. Now let's take a look at the board. Where's the rest of our experts panel go? It's a clean sweep, ladies and gentlemen. We're all going with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The crowd is going with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and Las Vegas, as the highest point spread, is going with the Steelers. They haven't picked the Steelers yet. All right. Now, I really, really urge you guys, even though I just told you what all our picks are, if you have not watched the NFL Survivor show that we did, it's a great show. It's one of my favorites because Michael and I really mix it up. We talk not only about the week 9 Survivor, but we had a debate about who the best running back was currently in the NFL, not fantasy, just if you're going to start a franchise, what NFL running back would you want to start with for one season? And we also had a really great discussion about NFL Super Bowl odds for teams that are more longer shots. So you don't want to miss that. So what I will do is I will put the video right down below. You can click on that and check out that NFL Survivor show. Well, thanks for joining us. As I say on all the shows this year, I thank you guys so much for all of your support and your comments. Please be safe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.